Hey folks! Welcome back to some more Fate's Grand Order. On our last episode, we reached the main gate of the holy city of Camelot. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows from there, as the selection system they seem to have put in place for taking in refugees seems so specific to the point that anyone who isn't worthy of entering the gates gets murdered. And I ain't big on that whole deal. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth and start bonking some more knights. Or maybe a knight in this scenario, as we have been bonking a wave of them on and on. I think this time I'm just going to go with a single target archer. Two in fact, and see how this goes. I am Gawain, a knight of the Round Table. As one entrusted with the responsibility of delivering holy punishment, I shall judge you. Well, it looks like we're up against Gawain. End the day! Oh no! Sir Gawain! He's the one called the Knight of the Sun, and wields the second sacred sword. There's no more doubt about it. It was King Arthur's knights, the Knights of the Round Table, who annihilated the Crusaders and built a holy city upon the Holy Lands. The Arthur we met in Singularity F? The Arthur we met in London? No, I doubt that. Those two are altar variants. No, this one's different. The spirit origin output observed from that serpent just now was far beyond that of King Arthur in our day. That's not even in the realm of a serpent. How did King Arthur become such a monster? It seems you have a mage using a far-seeing spell. Then, you must be the defenders of humanity. When the foreign star shines, the bond of the white wall crumbles, the king powers wanes, and the divine tower falls. How unfortunate. If our meeting was of a different nature, we may have found a path of coexistence. Magical energy response is multiplied several times over. Gawain intends to fight. Gawain is the wielder of the Sister Sword of Excalibur, a noble phantasm second only to King Arthur's. Not only that, but it's daytime now, right? In that case, you have no way to win! Get out of there! What's wrong with it being daytime? He's 3 times as powerful during the day. Right, the numeral of the saint strengthens his body. During the day, Sir Gawain is invincible. You cannot escape. It's already impossible for you to withdraw on your own. You opened a way for the refugees to escape, then set foot into enemy lines to save that child. This is the price you must pay. Weren't you prepared for this to happen? It's no good. We can't retreat. We're entering combat, Master. Good thing I have 2 archers, I guess? Hopefully that'll be sufficient enough. This is like our first proper boss fight though, isn't it? Wonder what the mechanics are gonna be. Oh! It really is a boss fight. Okay, he's got a grail buff. What does that do? Gains resistance to every attack and increases charge by 2 each turn. Oh joy! So he's gonna fire off a noble phantasm every 2 turns. I don't really have much of an arch chain either, but I do have a Chloe Brave chain at least. We'll just do this for now, however. Let's see how hard he hits. Hopefully not too hard. That's not a lot of damage. Is this gonna be a scripting fight, or... Oh my. That was a lot of damage. Not a fan. Okay. So come next turn, he's gonna fire off a noble phantasm. I got you. Well, hopefully those will go well enough. Does he have a battery, actually? Gosh, that mash abuse, though. Okay, so let's just use invincibility and a Beta Punch, I suppose? The 24 ain't really paying off too well right now. Hopefully you can fire up some noble phantasms soon. Oh! That wasn't a noble phantasm. Huh. That was an extra attack. Interesting. Okay, we do have Brave Chain of Orion though. And still get noble phantasm that way, thankfully. Maybe some crits too. Ooh! Not bad. That's unfortunate. Oh, and he's charging up. Okay, I'ma just drain him. Well, we can get a Chain of Orion too. Okay. I think this will be fine. Yeah, then we'll buff up. Would prefer to have Chloe's Noble Phantasm in the thick of things, but it is what it is. Maybe this will hit hard enough. Or maybe not. Not bad. Pretty good, but not good enough. Oh. So it was a scripted fight. Huh. Oh. We're actually doing a bit of a number on him, though. All things considered. Oh, and no event. I guess we're just fighting him again? Or what exactly? Because it's Sabers again. I would bring the unknown guest servant. I have a feeling as to who it might be. But I think I need an archer in this scenario. Yeah. I think I'm going to change my mystic code as well. Just on the off chance. Where is my evasion one? Because he was only using extra attacks there. What if he eventually decides to use his Noble Phantasm? Yeah, having an evade might be good then. At least we've got some kind of setup going on. Liz is just there for filler. Maybe I shouldn't have her there for filler, but hopefully it doesn't get to the point of where Liz is our last servant. Plus, if worse comes to worse, we could always swap her in. Maybe buff up both of their attack. And then maybe hit the boss quite hard. If it ends up being the boss again, though. We'll just have to find out. It's no good, Master. Our attacks are meaningless against him during the day. On top of that, he's holding back on us. He isn't even using his Noble Phantasm. Oh, it seems one of you has taken it easy as well. Of course, I do not intend to use my sacred sword. You are not powerful enough to be worthy. I will dispose of you like the common trash. Have you noticed, Dave? Mash doesn't seem very well. It's not just that our strength is dwindling. Mash is hardly standing up to Gawain at all. We'll be in real danger if this keeps up. Try to buy some time. Just a little. Phil! Gawain, why are you doing this? Gawain, what exactly is the holy selection? Master? Normally I would not even deem you worthy of a response. But seeing how you put yourself in danger to shield a woman, I shall answer your question. Master from a foreign land, what is your name? It's Dave! Many thanks. Allow me to formally introduce myself. Dave. I am Gawain, a Knight of the Round Table. I serve Arthur, the King of Knights, the pure white Lion King, protector of humanity, and founder of this holy city. What we seek is the completion of a utopia, untainted and unstained. The only right way for humans to live is to obey the laws of the Lion King, which will create a pure white millennial kingdom. To do that, we select exceptionally good humans. Those not selected are purged. That is all we're trying to do. We act in accordance with our own justice. You decided to reject that. It may have been on the spur of the moment, but still, you denied the Lion King's holy selection. For the king, one mistake is one too many. Fuss, you must prepare yourselves. You have now made enemies of the Lion King and the Knights of the Round Table. Whether I defeat you now or another Knight of the Round Table defeats you later, either way, your fate is sealed. I have no intention of causing you suffering. Accept your fate and let this end quickly. You don't get to decide! Wait, what do I see it? I hope. You're being reckless. That won't do, Master. Oh! Ugh! You're equally reckless. No, I'm certain that this position is causing grief for Dave as well. You still don't view me with hostility. Why did you even enter the battlefield with such a mindset? You said you'd defend that child. You defeat the enforcement knight who killed his mother out of hatred. Yet you don't exhibit the same hostility toward me. Don't you understand? I am the one who killed that child's mother. I ordered this holy punishment. I allowed this slaughter to occur. The enforcement knight was simply following orders. The enemy you should hate is me, the commander. Someone who doesn't even understand that shouldn't be on the battlefield. Realize how you insult us by being here. This is the end. That shield is too heavy of a burden for you to bear. MASH! No! You're the arrogant one, hey. Five times the job! Sir Gawain, individual beliefs and one's actions on the battlefield are two separate things. You don't have the right to denounce her beliefs, all the more if you fall into such heresy. What? You're... Lucius! Silver-armed guy! Save the greetings for later. Devote your attention to the enemy before us. I shall destroy his gift as a Knight of the Round Table. You have nothing to fear from Sir Gawain. You haven't lost yet. This isn't a matter of sheer power. This is a matter of how one lives their lives. I had my own issues as well. To crush the strong and aid the weak. That decision is always correct, more than any other. In that case, this radiance is for you, Dave. Switch on! Argatlum! Impossible! Unbelievable! Why are you here? And more importantly, Sir Bedivere, you are a Knight of the Round Table. Do you intend to commit treason against your king? So it was Bedivere. Neat! Come again! Hey! We got Bedivere on our side! That makes perfect sense now, to an extent. Of the whole kingly stuff. Okay, so Gawain again, but with more health, it looks like? Or is it less? Is it still the same buff? Let's find out. If I can, click on it. Gains resistance to every attack and increased charge by 2 every turn. Seems about the same. Okay. Coolio. I guess we just may as well build up some NP gauge here then. See how this goes. Okay, we've almost got Chloe's. That's a buster buff. That's not so bad. The chain that we've got is not the greatest, though. Okay, so Chloe's is going to get her NP this turn. Which is good. Okay, NP's coming up next turn. Possibly. That is a buster buff too, so let's not face tank that, I think. Because I don't have a clue if it's going to be something like that. I mean, last time it wasn't like that. It was just an extra attack, but we don't know for sure. I think I'm going to keep my attack buff for Orion, though. Due to the anti-mail property that Orion has for later. Alright, let's go, Chloe, you munchkin! All crits to start off with. Let's go! Okay. Oh, lots of stars too. That's great.
この剣は太陽の星あらゆる浮上を清める炎のかげろうエクスカリバー
Shell Steel's unfortunate though. Okay, so you got a bit of charge gain. Brave Chain? No Brave Chain, but lots of NP gain though. Which I will most certainly take. Come on, crits! Yes! Okay. Okay, I am so worried right now what may or may not happen. Because, who knows? He might use a battery skill. Let's heal Chloe and use a defense buff with Orion for now. Do we have a Brave Chain with her? The buff lasts for a decent chunk, right? Yeah, okay. It's just a big defense buff. Yeah, we'll heal Chloe. We'll use the defense buff with Orion on the off chance the NP does get fired off. Because hopefully the evade will be there for when it actually happens. We'll taunt with Mash just to save as much health as possible. Because if Mash gets knocked out, so be it, I guess, in this scenario. As unfortunate as that may be. Because, well, yes, I could drain his charge here. I still want to try and get Chloe's NP up. And if Mash gets knocked out this turn, that gets up for an even bigger damage turn with Tamu's Foxy's Wedding. That's my mindset on this scenario, anyway. So let's see if that works out. Okay, Mash got knocked out. Got another Noble Phantasm. Okay. Righty-ho. So we're gonna have to... I guess I may as well attempt to drain. No, we're morphing here. And we're evading with Orion. Yeah, we're evading with Orion. And then we're gonna increase her attack. Heal her up a bit. Was also increasing her damage even further. No big giant MP with Chloe though, which is unfortunate. I could go for a Brave Chain, which might actually hit even harder. That would hit harder, actually. It feels so wasteful not doing Chloe's NP here, though. That's what it is, though, innit? That's a 90% buster chance, too. This is way too tempting to pass up. I know this is going to do a drain, but he might have a battery. Which is what I'm thinking may happen. Okay, that's some big damage. Okay! He does have a battery! Oh gosh! Okay, I know Chloe's probably gonna kick him. Oh, she's still... Nah, the burn will knock her out though. Or that bloke. Okay, you did good, Chloe. Tamamo tanked it surprisingly well too. Okay, so now all that's left is just to finish him off, huh? Okay. Guts. And then bap. Man! That actually went pretty well! I felt like as if he was sticking around half damage too. Cause that was one heck of a buffed up Orion there. You brushed aside my Galatine? Impossible. Are you saying that's the true arm of Nuata? Look! Ugh! The smell! Wait, are you burning? Not just that arm, but inside too? Don't mind me. Hurry! Now's the chance to escape! That's our intent! I defeat the enemies behind us while you are fighting Lucius. Let's go, Dave! It's not worth the energy fighting Gawain during the day. Got it! As expected of Da Vinci! Yes, what reliable universal servants! Mr. Bedivere, come with us! Whoa! You're quite strong there, milady, to carry that shield and also pick me up at the same time. Master, please take this child! Leave him to me! Now everyone, shield your eyes and brace for impact! Open your mouths and cover your eyes and ears! Oh! Was that a flash mob? Bedivere, wait! What's the meaning of this? Why? Why would a knight like you appear on a battlefield like this? I wonder, he's probably not whole big on the, slaughtering deal that was going on. Which is quite, understandable. Oh, we're going back to the Wastelands of Death? Well, we were retreating, so fair dose, I suppose. Taking flight, and what are we fighting? Archers and sabers. Dang it, I want to use Bedivere here, but archers and sabers. I want to see his noble phantasm, his silver hand, judging by the name. Okay, so we'll have to change up the team a wee tad. I guess bring a berserker for universal usage. I've grown to kind of like Q-Alter using him. I mean, he's got the evade, he's quite sturdy, he hits hard, yada yada yada. But right, so I want to bring a lancer and an archer. Well, we already have an archer in the front. Or I could bring another berserker. You know, putting Vlad in the front is a little bit tempting. Let's do that for now. Yeah! I mean, he's not going to be sturdy, granted, but at least this lets us maybe get through the node a little bit quicker, or die a bit quicker, who knows. I digress. Section 5, Ticket Flight. First half. Okay, we've managed to break through the line. What's the situation, Romani? The Knights' formation is broken into 2 places, and refugees are escaping through them. I detect about 50 line signs around Dave, and about 100 from the other location. There are more over there, but none of them can fight back, right? We have to leave them on their own, considering how far they are. If we try to join them, we'd all be rounded up together. The only thing we can do now is escape in different directions. Lucius, Bedivere is correct. We need to guard the rear for the refugees here. Fortunately, Sir Gawain isn't pursuing us. Look, the sky has turned back to night. Yeah, he wouldn't want to fight us at night. I would hazard a guess that he hasn't received orders to leave the gates and give chase. Before that happens, we'll use the cover of darkness and get as far away from the holy city as we can. But before that... Don't let them escape! Those given holy punishment must be purged! They will cause calamity if left alive! We need to crush these pursuers first. Are you ready, Dave? Of course! Leave the rear to us! Da Vinci, take the leads! Yes, good decision, Dave. I won't let you down. This is such a large group of panicked people, after all. Someone needs to take charge here. Enforcement Knights are closing on the refugee group. Engaging. Isn't Da Vinci also a limited servant? Gosh dang it. I kind of want one. Her animations are cool, but I've grown kind of attached to her character. This is how the gachas get you, though, huh? Alright, so, oh gosh, these guys are pretty big. Chunky Knights. Maybe Double Berserker wasn't the best idea. But oh well. Wait, no. This one, and then this one. Maybe I can get some crits. Come on, kid! Ooh! Okay, another crit, come on. Hey! One down. Not a miss, my uncle! Why you gotta be rude like that, man? Let's just do this. Let's just do an arch chain for now. Okay, please don't buff it up. Please, no! Oh! Oh no, that's scary. This is a big boy. I'm just gonna evade with Vlad just on the off chance. Kurt's still got one evade hit left. I'll give him guts on the off chance though. Like, how big is that buff if it tells me? It doesn't, but it might be really big. Let's find out. Because this is a Buster Chain. He's probably not gonna die. That did like nothing! Oh, no, stop! You can only get so big! Huh? This guy really just wants to power up. Look at this! What? He's just preparing for one final attack or something. Yo, where's my jackwood Anita? Wait, just to double check. Oh wait, no, I don't have the Mystico to swap her in anyway. Oh no. I can do a Vlad Brave Chain? Maybe? Maybe that'll be enough? I'm just gonna beat up Chloe on the off chance. This guy is scary. Okay, come on, Vlad. I need you to do all the damage somehow, someway. I go! Zero damage! Oh, no! Stop buffing, please. Okay. Oh! This guy's tougher than Gawain! Holy boy! This is what we call a predicament. Yes. Let's try a noble phantasm, shall we? Yeah. Why not? That did 2k? We should start flying by just dying this turn. I did call it. Bye, Vlad. Okay, okay. He's significantly less sturdier. It seems so wasteful to do by taking any more chances. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna Noble Phantasm with Chloe. Yeah, I'll just do this first though. Actually, maybe I could get maybe I could get a Layla fit. No, I'm not taking chances, man. I'm doing this so that I get some MP gauge of the other two though. Oh, maybe I could have actually. I could have, would have, should have. Sir Jimbo the Second is dead. Holy moly! The strongest knight of them all. Why did they put? Again, I will repeat myself. Why did they put this guy in the Knight of the Round Table? Oh, yeah, this is where I kind of wish to brought a Lancer, huh? And he's back as well. Oh gosh. Okay. So I can buff up Ku here. No Brave Chain though. He won't get his evade back up though. I want to kill at least one of these, so yeah, I'm gonna do this, this, and then a Tammy NP. I mean, I say NP, I meant arts. That's not a noble phantasm. Dang! Good job, Ku! Okay, at least that's actually kind of bad. That goes for evade, and it increases crit. By the way, I still want to get rid of the swordy boy. Let's just train you. Come on, Ku! Hey! Okay, just the archer guy now. Uh-oh. Okay, he's just abusing the Munchkin for now. Not sure how to feel about that, but it is what it is, huh? I have a heal, I'll just use... I can do a Coy Brave Chain though. I mean, either way, this guy's gonna take a while to get bonked. Yeah, because we don't have Kuz NP up. Or a Coup Brave Chain for that matter. Guess we'll try and get Kuz NP to up slowly, or we can go for crit stars. Crit stars nice. Unfortunately, the evade doesn't matter though. Well, worst comes to worst, we have Liz in the very far back. Yeah. Please stop. Okay. You know, for a guy who's got a bunch of crit rate popped up, he's not very lucky when it comes to actually critting, huh? I shouldn't jinx that though. No. But maybe Q will be able to handle him. Come on, you big red boy. Oh, be close. Oh. No! Well, I did jinx it. I was like, oh, if he has a big crits. Gets one. Hey, these guys have taken more goons out than Gawain. Let's just slap it with the flat end of the blade. Why not? Never mind. So I'd also like to add that I was bringing in a couple of Berserkers in an attempt to be kind of lazy when it came to class advantages. I don't think that worked out too well, no, did it? In fact, it probably took longer than it would have had I just brought, I don't know, Elizabeth, Kiyohime, any combination of those. Yeah? As far as my lancers go? Yeah.
Senpai?
Gawain reporting in. Where is the Lion King, Sir Agravain? The king has gone to sleep. I already explained the situation. I don't remember what voice I gave you, so I'm giving you this. You'll be punished later, Sir Gawain. You have to wait in your manor until then. How unfortunate. I cannot see the king even in a time like this. Naturally, it is merely the escape of some refugees. We can handle it ourselves. Oh, Sir Gawain, are you certain you wish to trouble our king? I would never do such a thing. Looks like there was some misconduct. This blunder is unfitting of you, Sir Gawain. How tragic!
Ha! Maybe it went easy on the begin. The Knight of the Sun is such a kind man.
That isn't kindness, Sir Mordred. That is disrespect. It is by the order of the king that the holy selection take place. Death awaits any failure, Knights of the Round Table or otherwise. There is no need to wait for the king's verdict. Agravain, may I cast judgment on Sir Gawain myself?
Hey, that's harsh. Who's arrest should be punishment enough for him. No need to cut his freaking head off, alright?
Mordred, this is why I say you don't understand the king's heart. You would wish our king to personally take the head of a knight of the round? I am sad, such would indeed be the end of the world. For our king's sake, I must take the life of my friend. Do you understand, Sir Gawain? A swift decision from Tristan, as expected. Yes, here in the throne room, my gift is useless. Go ahead and take my head. The sharpness of fail not would do so without doubt. Indeed, I can cut so cleanly that no blood would spill out. It would be mill honor to stain the throne, after all.
Hey, wait! Are you serious? You really are! Hey, stop it! I said stop! Tristan cut off Gawain's head? Father would never allow such a thing. If you are to die, I will butcher you myself. I'm sure that's what King Arthur would say.
No, wait. Put down your bow, Sir Tristan. I find it hard to believe that Sir Gawain would meet such resistance from refugees, much less allow their escape. Did something unforeseen happen? Circumstances may dictate Sir Gawain's punishment be eased. What say you, Sir Gawain? Or are the rebels who attacked you at the gate truly refugees? I have nothing particular to report. There were simply two unknown servants mixed in with the crowd. Both likely wandered in by the call of the Holy Grail. They are not the kind of heroic spirits who could frighten us. I say, thank you for the clarification. Sir Tristan, the punishment for Sir Gawain is...
What's this ruckus? Have you started a war council for the desert invasion, Agravain?
Your Majesty. Oh,
Ah,
what's this? To think you would come to the throne room so late at night. Allow me to make a report, my king. Half a year has passed since the Euro began. Our holy city is more prosperous than ever. Markets are full of bustling voices. Wheat grows thick. Flowing waterways glimmer. And flowers bloom in the gardens. The sky is perfectly clear and blue. And the desolate winds of famine cannot reach our lands. We know that everything is all thanks to our king's rule. Oh, Lion King, you are revered by all. Your rule must be free of all impurity. The slaying systems will be treated as a mere mishap.
flattery is unnecessary, Agravain. I came to hear a report from one of my knights. Now, state your business, Gawain. I will believe your words.
Yes, your majesty. The holy selection was carried out correctly. As a result, we discovered 3 compatible candidates. 2 were secured and given a warm welcome as citizens of the holy city. However, the remaining one was lost. This was due to my negligence and supervision. I also allowed the refugees to resist, losing 12 enforcement knights in the process. The enclosure was broken and over 100 refugees fled. They split up, one group headed to the mountains. The other was sheltered by suspicious merchants, although their destination remains unclear.
Suspicious merchants? That sounds like Agravain's problem. Does that mean they haven't been wiped out?
I would seem so. Indeed. We still haven't confirmed the death of one merchant leader. That concludes my report. I am prepared for any judgment you may hand down. I already dedicated my life to you. Please make your decision, my king.
I see. Very well then. Raise your head, Gawain. You may remain on your knees. For you have no need to ever stand again. What?
How enviable! It may have been but a small amount, but to receive the king's sacred lands! Gawain! Moderate! More happy to Gawain!
Calm down, Agravain. Let's see. Ha! I'd expect no less from Gawain, the toughest bastard of the round table. Ha! Look at him, still pathetic. Not only did he blast through the castle wall, but he was blown out of the holy city's outer wall. And on top of that, he manages to survive. But man, it's going to be a pain in the ass to fix that wall.
He is alive! Sir Gawain is alive!
Hear me, knights of the round table. That strike was death itself. The fact that he survived shall be considered Sir Gawain's pardon. Are there any objections?
Nobody would ever object to you, your majesty. There is, however, one sad thing about all this. Starting tonight, we'll be hearing yet another song at the tavern, entailing praise upon the magnificent Gawain. How truly sad! The number of songs written about Lancelot and myself hasn't grown at all lately.
I said from the start to leave everything to father. There's no way I'd complain. Mordred, I don't recall granting you citizenship to the Holy City. You are only allowed to stay in the city during the day. Return to your natural domain. Yeah, I'll go back to the wasteland. Leave God and the outside to me, father.
Your Majesty, this may not be my place to ask, but why do you not allow Mordred to stay in the Holy City?
Indeed, it's not your place to ask. Do you wish to measure up against Sir Gawain's toughness? Even you, Agravain of Iron, would suffer after one of my blows.
What? No, I simply thought that stationing some Mordred in the Holy City would solidify our God.
Unnecessary. That one is no use beyond roaming the lands outside. Keep them alive until our eventual battle against the Sun King.
I say, temporary freedom is a great reward, so to speak. Very well, I shall issue the order to pursue the refugees. I'm sure Sir Mordred would be happy to be of use to the king.
Also unnecessary. Leave the refugees. They'll die eventually in the wasteland. The Sun King will soon realize our true intent. Prepare for the coming battle with him. When the Knight of the Lake makes his triumphant return, we'll settle things with the Sun King. Understand, Agravain?
You still rely on that man and not me? Agravain, is it really okay not to pursue the refugees? Of course! This is a direct order from the king. Still, be that as it may, we cannot ignore the outsiders. If they manage to repel Gawain, they are likely led by the foreign master. The master causing a revolt at the gate is hereby considered a rebel. Send pursuers their way and destroy them. Whatever happens to the refugees accompanying them as a result of that is simply inevitable. I see. That plan sounds like something you'd do, Gawain. Who were you just ambition to? Let me think. I know one of the knight. Oh no, sorry. I know of one knight who happens to be free at the moment. Raider Knight Lancelot. Contact him. He should be making his way back to the Holy City. Tell him to pursue the foreign rebels, and that he is not allowed to return to the Holy Land until they are dead.
Interesting. No more enemy groups in the immediate vicinity. We've managed to distance ourselves from the Holy City. Farewell!
Thank you. I wouldn't have escaped if it wasn't for your help. These people would also like to thank you.
Yeah, so you're the ones about the Holy City's rights. We were watching, right? Thanks, we're in your debt, but sorry, we can't exactly celebrate right now. We can't really express our gratitude from the bottoms of our hearts. I can understand. It's not exactly an occasion for smiles and laughter after such tragedy. Sorry, also this is hard to say, but how long do you intend to accompany us? We're grateful that you're protecting us. We're thankful, but you are... You're saying you don't trust us, right? We're of a different race. We have different goals. Furthermore, you can't give us a proper show of gratitude, so there's no reason for us to escort you, right? That's right. We want to trust you, but at this point... So yes, we want to know why you're helping us. Sorry, I was on a whim. We couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it? Well, I get that. Nobody would be able to stone such a thing.
Excuse me, would you mind if I made a proposal? We'd like to continue guarding you, and for that we'll request compensation. Whatever the reason may be, we've all made enemies of the Knights of the Holy City. To survive, we require more cooperation. Thus, we would like to borrow your strength.
We'd love to help, but only if young one among us can actually fight. We have wives and children among us. To fight alongside you, we would...
No, that's not what I meant. We'd like you to be our guides. We need trust to enter the mountainous region to the north. As you can see, some of us are the same race as those in the Holy City. We can't enter a region controlled by the mountain people. A battle would ensue the moment we tried to. Combat is the last thing we want. If possible, we too would like them to shelter us. However, they have no reason to trust us. Do you understand what I mean?
I get it. They'd see that you saved us indeed. If so, even the old man of the mountain would treat you with disdain.
Yes, that would be enough to give us hope. We will protect you with all our might and escape to the mountains. After that, we would like you to mediate between us and those of the mountain. Does that sound agreeable?
Yeah, I can convince everyone if that's the case. That we can continue to put our trust in you. Thank you. Oh, thank you kindly. And thank you for saving us earlier. Oh, I made it. Just wait a bit. I'm going to talk to everyone.
That's good. This should unify the group under a common cause, Dave. Oh, sorry. Should I have taken that liberty? I ended up speaking on Dave's behalf. Yeah, that's my role, mother trucker. Nice blushy face, though. You're good at talking, Bedivere. Yeah, it seems that that was my only merit as one of the round table. Still, I'm sure they need some rest too. We've run all this way after all. While I'd love for them to have a good night's rest, we don't have time to spare. Let's take an hour break here, then head north. We'll force our way through the night to reach the mountains.
Okay, I'll tell the refugees what you said. I'll also treat the wounded and provide some food. Roman, I'll leave Dave to you.
Yeah, leave the difficult verifications to me. Fine, I'll do it. Long distance communication via magecraft. I heard his voice earlier as well, but from his voice, I imagine him to be a delicate man, but strong of heart, with intelligence and a quick wit. Am I close? Hooray! A someone who finally understands me! To think the day I'd be praised so much would actually come! You should spoil this guy! What? He's such a good boy though! Why can't I be nice to my bro? An NPC got to be nice to Roman before me. Come on. You're kind of bare-headed, Bedivere.
Wait, this isn't the time for celebration. I'm Romani Archman of Chaldea. Just call me Dr. Roman. You must be Lucius. I mean, Sir Bedivere, who saved Dave out in the desert?
My apologies for the false name. I cannot fully trust you then.
It's our first meeting, that's to be expected.
To be honest, we suspected you too. Yeah.
Phil!
You're right. I'm sure you did. I'm rather suspicious, especially with my shining arm. Oh, that was a pretty cool arm, though.
Anyway, now that you've told us your true name, you've got our full trust. Sir Bedivere, we still don't know your reasons, but the situation is clear. The Holy Say is occupied by the Knights of the Round Table, heroic spirits of the 5th century relayed to King Arthur. Those that gathered at the Round Table would naturally become the greatest force in this era. Unfortunately, this time as tyrants. And you, Sir Bedivere, are one of them. Normally, you'd be a heroic spirit that sides with them, and yet, you decided to save Mash. Someone helped Dave break the lines of those knights. That was you, right? You concealed yourself and blended in with the refugees. Most likely to enter the Holy City without anyone's notice. But upon seeing Dave do battle with the knights, instead of slipping into the city amid the chaos, you joined in. I'm sure it wasn't your intent to clash with Gawain there, but you saved us. You're a hero, and not just that, you're a true hero of justice. I can just imagine some guy who was just staying the night, rolling over. Or a guy with a gun. Cough cough. Any hoodles. Who knows? It's true that I was influenced by Dave though. Lord Marcus, as you guessed, I was hiding my identity, hoping to enter the city alone. It was all to have an audience of my king, to ask why he had resorted to such violent acts. Yes, I still can't believe it either. The Knights of the Round Table are supposed to be a group of righteous knights. Yeah, a shining achievement atop the legend of King Arthur. The proudest and most powerful knights gathered at that table. Why would they do such a thing? It's just like Ozymandias said. This is just my speculation, but originally, the 6th Singularity would have seen the Crusaders fumbly dumbly, overrun the Holy City, resulting in an endless crusade. A never-ending war for the Holy Land that would lead to the collapse of humanity. The Crusader army, transformed into a demon god, would end up doing battle with Chaldea, or rather, Dave. But as you can see, the Crusaders were defeated before we even arrived. At the hands of King Arthur, striving to defend humanity. No. As a result, the Singularity was never repaired. In fact, the distortion grew even stronger. The reason being that King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table built their Holy City and took control of this era. They make no effort to save this land as it burns away. They only seek to enrich their own city. That's likely the cause. It may be true that the inside of the Holy City is a utopia. However, servants are mere shadows of their souls. They should not exist on this earth forever. Heroic spirits should only exist temporarily. The earth is for those living in the present. The wise King Arthur should be fully aware of this. Yes, I hate to say it, but the Round Table has gone mad. The Knights are now destroyed existences who must be defeated. So that's why you decided to fight Sir Gawain? By the way, it seems like you know about Chaldea already. Was Merlin the one who sent you by any chance? Indeed, I heard all about your situation from him. He told me that those who intend to repair the Singularity will appear. He said to be on the lookout for a Romani Archman from Chaldea, and to lend you strength if our interests align. Merlin? By Merlin, do you mean the court mage of King Arthur? Correct. He has shot himself away. However, speaking of how his preparations were not yet complete, or something of that nature. Yeah, sounds just like the legend. Merlin should be confined at the edge of Avalon. Wait, but Senpai, I feel like Mr. Merlin... I feel like we met him once. Smack! Yeah, I can't remember. That about explains all. I am a knight who arrived too late. When I arrived, the Knights of the Round Table had taken the Holy Land from the Crusaders and turned it into the Holy City. I've come this far to correct their deeds. even though it means cutting down my former friends.
Sir Bedivere, we'll fight together. Let's meet the king together.
Yes, we also have a mission to restore humanity. The Sun King may have the Holy Grail, but the cause of the singularity this time is the Holy City. As such, we must enter the Holy City and face the Lion King. Isn't that right, Master? We're running away now, though. It's going to be rough, but we'll manage. Thank you, both of you. I may not be of too much use, but I look forward to working with you.
Phil!
Oh, are you done talking? Then we should set out. I talked to the refugee leader. He said we'll reach the village of the moon people if we continue north for 2 days. If we can make it, we should be safe for a while. We can plan our comeback there. Oh, Nelly, that was a lengthy event, though. Really enjoyed it, though. I feel like I've changed Agravain's voice a couple of times. Don't know if you heard it, but it was quite hard stifling a laugh at times when I did so. But anyway, folks, I think this is going to be a good ending point. So, thank y'all for watching this episode of Fate's Grand Order, and I'll see y'all next time as we continue on our quest to fix up this singularity. Ta-ta for now.